What's up, everybody? This is Dominate Social Engagement with Dominique. Thank you for joining me. All right, so in this video, I'm going to be going over closing and how to close people when it comes to your offer. I'm sorry, I know that it's been a while, and I actually just got out of surgery. I still got my my uh, wristbands on from going to surgery from yesterday. So I deeply apologize for this week not putting out another video. So excuse me. So closing. Um, you kind of have to blueprint and plan out every single thing. Okay. So it really comes down to, not really launching about your vision and about what you want in your business, okay? So you kind of have to ask yourself these questions even though that you have questions already set out for your client or future customer or prospect. Okay, so um, what this means is that I want you to come up with basically three different uh, questions on what you truly want. Okay, so if we don't have clarity inside of our businesses, if we don't have clarity of who we are as a person, if we don't know exactly what we want, because of course, hey, all of us need money. All of us is like, hey, I gotta get this. I gotta get that sale. I gotta, we all have that drive to try to get to the next point of our lives. We're always trying to figure out. Everybody's gotta eat. But what I'm trying to tell you guys is that to have a set point, is that discipline to have for yourself. These three questions to ask yourself: what do you truly want in your client? And this will dictate and determine which ideal client and which ideal audience whom you want to serve and who you want to potentially work with. Okay, and this goes for, if you're in affiliate marketing. This goes for if you're a coach or a consultant, if you're just a life coach, or if you're an author or anything like that. It goes for any niche. Okay, so do you want high paying clients? Do you want high end clients, or do you want high committed clients? Okay, just ask yourself those three questions for a second. Just think about that. High end clients, high paying clients, or high committed clients? Okay, all right. So we want to ask these questions, and the reason for that is because people will buy things and not use things. It's just the way it is. I who I work with as a coach, as a consultant, as a mentor, I do not want to work with somebody who is not as committed as I am. Okay, when it comes to my business, I think about inspiration. I think about integrity, commitment. I think about uh, what I'm trying to say here is uh, growth as well. So those type of things. Sorry if I'm a little slow from the medication. So um, those types of things you kind of have to think about when it comes to your ideal client, because anybody can make money online. Anybody can just say, hey, I want to pay for this. I feel like I'm that type of customer that I deserve this product or service because I have the money for that. No, that's really not the case. You can go up to, it's just like going through a mall. You got all these businesses out, they're trying to promote their business. And of course, they're trying to sell you something or trying to show you something, of course, inside the businesses. You got stores that are just there, as a business, and you got other stores that are inside of the mall, trying to get your business, okay? So there's a big difference between, your marketing and how the way you make your offer compelling to that type of client or customer. Because when it goes to an onboarding, when you have your offer, your onboarding, you want to book a call with them, but you want to go through um, the who, what, when, where, and why with their plan, and want to see exactly where they lie inside of their business, their pain points. You want to discover that, and also their pain points when it comes to financially, and their pain points emotionally and spiritually. Okay, so people actually think about things spiritually and emotionally before they think about financially. They think about the financial part of it, and they actually make that dictate their emotions because they are not aware of it yet. Okay, so if you ask these, you know, the right questions to the right client, the right customer, you will narrow it down to your ideal audience, and you will narrow it down to your ideal client, the person that you truly want to do business with, and the client who's going to be committed and wanting to do business for you. Okay, so it's just basically you kind of have to uh, get that authority and that confidence built up inside yourself and say, hey, you know, don't be afraid of getting a no and a rejection, and don't be afraid of telling a client, a customer, no, because um, not service is a privilege. It's not a right, and also too, we want to serve who actually really truly want this, and who is driven and who is motivated to say, hey, I'm ready to go the distance. Okay, so let's just say that you know, we have certain questions when it comes to closing. You know, you got people who are, hey, well, you know, I don't really have the money. Can I call you, you know, next week or next month or so? You know, I get these questions a lot. Those type of questions, um, those are the type of people that are like, okay, so most prospects are going to lie to you. Okay, if they come up with you with that type of question, I said, okay, so what is there to think about? Is there something, uh, what what insight to offer that you're not understanding, or is it um, that you have to go right away? They're gonna most likely say, I just gotta kind of think about this because, and they'll give you a reason. Most likely it's a bullshit reason. Sorry, excuse my language, but it is. It's either they don't have, they're not the decision. One of the three things that you have to tell them. One, they're not the decision maker. Number two, um, they are fearful and they want certainty. They don't know. They want you to tell them how deep the water is before jumping 2 feet in. Okay, maybe your offer was kind of, you know, confusing to them. Number three is that basically they're not financially ready and they're fearful of that. Okay, and that comes with confidence. So those are the type of people who are maybe come off as uncommitted. Okay, so those are the type of questions that you kind of have to look out for. So when it comes to closing, you'll have a clear idea of who exactly do you want to serve and who exactly do you want to work with. Okay, so when it comes to redirection, you can always say, "Hey, do you have the decision maker over the phone? Can we get on a um, three-way call? Are they there present at the time?" Most likely, if they say no, they're saying, "Okay, so I'll call you within the week or the next month. What's a great available time that's suitable for you? You know, keep them on the phone. If they tell you a certain time or whatever, always connect or follow up with them. Okay." Always, you know, give them some type of free value. And that's the thing about it is that I see a lot of coaches and clients and consultants, excuse me, get into that. Sometimes they allow their personal emotions to get to them when it comes to a client, and they'll basically automatically will hear that word or feel a no coming around, and then you know they're going to be like, oh no. Okay, so that's another thing about closing. Another thing about it is that, hey, you know what, I was thinking about it. Okay, so a lot of people will say, hey, let me think about it. That question right there, that's basically shows you uh, decisiveness. Okay, so when it comes to the first person, they're uncommitted. Second, undecisiveness. If you feel that that person is being undecisive, it's basically goes like, excuse me, oh my computer, sorry, and indecisiveness. So um, when it comes to a person that's saying, hey, let me think about it, that's basically called indecisiveness. That's deception of basically maybe they are feeling that type of fear, that discomfort, that doubt. Of course, and it comes from in here, which is confidence level. So it's basically you say, okay, so we got on the call today. We went through all your pain talking points. What is it that you need to think about for right now? Is it there's something inside the blueprint or inside the plan that you're not comfortable with? And most likely they will tell you, okay? And it's not going to be, and they're not going to lie about it, you know. Um, if you feel that they're lying or something like that, hey, don't allow the call to go more than 15 minutes. If they're not ready, they're just not ready. And it has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with them. Okay? So, number one is confidence. Number two is indecisiveness. Okay? And number three is just how the way they feel at the point in time. Sometimes people act one day and then the next day they're up for it. And so that's just kind of that wishy-washy feel. So depending on a choice making and the confidence level, decisiveness and confidence level is basically kind of have to get them out of their comfort zone to work with you, or also just keep that authority on your side, your confidence level, to say, hey, you know what? I'm gonna work with somebody else. There's a lot of people on this planet that is willing to listen to you and your voice and become your audience. Okay, because really, to be honest with you, people will do anything for free information to make them $1 million within a month or within a year. Okay, just so you say. All right. Well, I'm gonna cut this in this video. If you guys got something out of this video, press a like, comment down below, and if there's anything else, other type of content that you guys want me to touch up on, you can contact me, or you can comment down below. I do have a free Facebook group that you guys can join, and also, well, I do have a giveaway. Go inside the group, and I go over about the giveaway, about what you need to do. It's about $100. So, all right. You guys take care, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button and ring the bell. All right. See you in the next video.